Also new tonight, Detroit's embattled bus system is on track for a major overhaul thanks to Uncle Sam. Tens of millions of dollars will be spent on improvements and repairs. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaquette has been talking to passengers and joins us live now from downtown. And Simon, you've been exposing some of the problems in the system, so this has got to be good news tonight, right?
Carolyn, this is good news, and it's an emotional issue for Detroiters who've been waiting about 2 decades to get this money. And as you're about to see, patients wearing very thin.
I use the bus 6 days a week, going to work. Sometimes the buses don't come. Sometimes they do.
For passengers like Edward Prowl, the time to treat transit trauma is now.
Somebody's late for work or can't make it, and their boss don't want to hear that.
We found some motor coaches sitting in a boulevard of broken buses. Others just sound like they're dying.
Yeah, the brakes is horrible. Like, everything is horrible. Like,
you hear them?
Yeah, you can hear them. They squeak. When they stop, you jerk everything. Yeah, them brakes is horrible. For real. You hear it? Y'all hear it right now?
And especially when the weather gets nasty.
It's cold. It's cold.
It's chilly.
It's freezing.
Forget about punctuality.
The bus schedules don't mean nothing. They don't, though. The seats need to be fixed, the heat, they don't have the heat on.
They're always breaking down the motor, whatever.
What does it say about Detroit that things have gotten so bad that the buses have to be held together with zip ties?
Well, it says that there's been a disinvestment in our assets over the last 2 decades.
But a new federal fix-up grant straight from the White House is now going to pay more than $40 million for added security, windows, fenders, oil leaks, engines, and a whole lot of other stuff. What guarantee can you give to Detroiters that that money won't be misspent or put to some other use?
Well, there's a process in place. There's an RFP process. The federal government is overseeing the process.
I think there's no way of having a comeback in Detroit without having a bus system and public transit that's safe and reliable, don't you?
Yeah, when you have 40% of our citizens that don't have a vehicle and depend on the bus system to get to work, to get to school, it's essential. Bottom line, according to Edward,
People of Detroit deserve it. We need a shot now, and this here will help the city a whole lot.
Now, drivers tell me that these buses are designed to run for about 10 years, and this money will help to make that possible. Carolyn, back to you.
Simon, any idea how soon these fix-ups will happen on these buses?
Yeah, we're expecting in the next several weeks, in the period of several months, it's going to be a big process getting all these buses fixed up, but it should start very shortly.
All right, Simon, you've done a great job tracking this story and keeping them on top of all of the mess down there with the bus system. So good job. Stephen?